Today, we're going to talk about the apartment market in Southwest Florida, and we're going to discuss why today may be a great time to sell your apartment communities. So we've studied this market through the years and have come up with what we believe is the next trend in apartment living and apartment investing. If you think about how the market evolved, we started with one or two complexes. They were out of the ballpark home runs for our clients, and the momentum kept growing and growing.
For an example, just in the central Lee County submarket alone, which is basically from downtown to Metro to 6 Mile to 75, there's been almost 2,500 units built just over the last 2 years.
And until COVID, everything that got built was getting leased up, and the rents continued to grow and grow through that period.
Mm-hmm. Well, and obviously COVID is a horrible thing, but actually for the health of that submarket, it put a pause on several projects which needed to happen because it definitely was getting overbuilt, which is why we're now seeing a 20% vacancy in just that particular submarket.
And that sounds horrific based on where we've been, but 20% vacancy is really related to all of the deliveries that are in the pipeline right now. There are no new projects in that submarket being built, and neither should there be, right?
Correct.
But even during that vacancy, which is a lease-up period that was always planned for, just got extended because of COVID. Even during that, rents haven't gone negative. Growth has just slowed.
And rents have basically been flat, which is surprising with the 20% vacancy.
When I think about the market and the dynamics of the multifamily market in Southwest Florida, this submarket is a perfect microcosm to look at the whole market. What I believe we're going to see next, and where I think there's a lot of opportunity, is COVID will be gone in a short amount of time compared to what it takes to plan, build, stabilize, and resell an apartment community. So what happens during the period of stabilization when you introduce something like COVID? It's short-term leases, it's seasonal residents. I mean, it's a great value proposition, and the communities were all built at such a high level of resort quality amenities that it just makes perfect sense that we now are going to see a little bit of pressure relief to our community, our seasonal residents that are going to be able to come down here. And I would submit to you that with low airfares and low gas prices and very cheap interest rates, we're going to see a lot of seasonal residents. So we're going to go down this path of filling the vacancies, continuing back to growing rents, and at the same time, home prices are going to go up just because of material costs, because of demand. The metric that I think the market needs to really focus on is we still have a shortage of homes based on the rate of growth that we're seeing in Southwest Florida. So as those home prices get higher, what happens?
The apartments get more desirable. I heard that the median home price in Lee County just hit $300,000, which has been a very long time since it's got that high.
And even though it may not sound really attractive today with the fact that we're still in the throes of COVID, the market really doesn't have a memory. So as those single family homes keep going up and up, and people want to buy because interest rates are low, I believe you're going to see condo conversions in this. So the opportunity to sell your projects now, whether it's a new project that is still in lease up or has just recently been stabilized, or it's an older property that some other investor can come in and reinvest in and recapitalize the capital improvements and then convert it to condominiums, is a great opportunity where a brand new apartment complex, fully leased, is selling for about $200,000. Condos in that same market would sell for closer to
probably $275, $300 per unit.
There's a big gap, a big value opportunity there. So if you're thinking about selling your apartments, or you're not clear on what's gonna happen next, give us a call. Let us help you analyze the possibility and the feasibility of a condo conversion, a more targeted seasonal resident strategy. But the main thing is, now is a great time to be looking to the future and understanding why you should consider selling your apartment buildings.